Heyo! Welcome to another episode of the Best Friends Discuss podcast. I am your host.
Mike, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. And you would be?
I said your name, you can't say mine. Asshole.
I was asking Jason. I was looking into your eyes.
Is that how it's going to be? You're going to have sex with him looking in his eyes and just like...
No.
Nothing over here? Oh, that's not
No.
what we're talking about.
No.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it.
Well, I'm Jason.
Jason's here. He's back. We got him back. To do what?
Headlines.
Tracy Remington. Oh. No?
We're
No.
done following your rabbit hole, okay?
Not yet. There's going to be a part 2.
I was hoping at the end of that episode that somebody would kill me and grind me up to McDonald's sausages, but here I am.
No, you have to hit a quota in. You sign the contract. You got to hit a quota in how many episodes you do before that happens.
Besides that, we're not going to do that, Jason. We're going to bleed you dry, and freeze it, and turn it into Red Jolly Ranchers.
Can I have one?
We can talk about it. But we are gonna do headlines with your boy Brad and the man Jason and me, Mike.
What's a nickname that you gave me that you have me saved in your cell phone?
Straight Legend.
That's right.
Yeah.
Straight Legend Jason.
Yeah, Straight Legend Jason. The reason for that was back at Hastings. When the company was going under, we were doing like trick shots with stuff, and so we would like have a cup, and we would shoot like rubber bands up in the air and have it come down.
I forgot we were shooting them from the office,
Yeah.
like over a glass window.
Yeah, we had huge rubber bands that we would also do, but we also I think Joshy Boy found something that he was throwing onto the light fixtures and stuff like that. So we just started like throwing a bunch of stuff and seeing like how we can land it, like we're dude perfect. And you had an amazing shot, and Joshy Boy was like, "That's Straight Legend," and I was like, "That's an awesome name for you," and that's what I have you as. So, yeah, Straight Legend, Jason.
I'm here.
So, who wants to go first with their headline?
I'm the guest here, so I'll follow you guys.
So I thought you were gonna volunteer at the end of that sentence.
But I want to see what you guys do first.
Okay.
With headlines. I mean,
Well, take it away, Mike.
All right, fine. So the first one I have is health official goes viral after licking finger during coronavirus briefing. And I actually have a video that I want to play for this. So can you move the... it's very quick, but it's very funny. So
You and your technical.
oh, it does too.
I want to be candid and let you know that this investigation is just beginning, so I won't be able to share a lot more details than those that I just got.
So I don't know how well that gets picked up. That's gonna be fun. I don't know how well it gets picked up, but she says officially like keep your hands away from your face when you're out in public, and then she licks her finger and scrolls to the next page, and it just is like hey, didn't you just say something about that? So
Hey,
it's just
do as I say, not as I do, all right?
yeah. No. So it's just kind of funny that she did that. So there's just a lot of great clips of.
Start working on not touching your face because one main way viruses spread is when you touch your own. Today, start working on not touching your face because one main way viruses spread is when you touch your own mouth, nose, or eyes.
And there.
Yeah. It's just ironic. So that was just a funny one that I found, but it's current for this epidemic that is happening.
Dude, we could have an entire episode over just the coronavirus if we wanted.
Easily.
Yeah, probably, but that would be boring. So
No, there's some funny shit on that. Like the Iranian president guy, the health minister that was telling, like he was giving a press conference of like, it's nothing to worry about, as he starts sweating and wiping, and he comes down with the coronavirus in the middle of the fucking press conference. Like it's some kind of like freaking zombie movie where it's like, everything's fine, we're not gonna, and it starts changing like right in the middle of it.
yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Well, there's also that guy who started licking stuff, saying like basically his religion will protect him from the coronavirus, and he starts licking like the church or whatever. It's a whole thing, but anyway.
So going on with this, you should look up the coronavirus in holy water real quick and read this article.
There's so much shit coming out about the coronavirus and stuff.
Versus holy water.
Just type in holy water.
Well, go ahead. This
So-
could be your.
Going on with the coronavirus, Catholic churches are removing holy water out of fear of spreading coronavirus. And right here, holy water removed temporarily to reduce the risk of spreading viral illnesses. Last time I knew, holy water was pretty like Jesus is supposed to keep you from getting sick, kills vampires.
Oh.
You bathe your child in it. I don't know what you do with it, but why are they afraid of the coronavirus in holy water when Jesus is there to protect you?
It's like it doesn't work. Ooh.
Yeah, but this is just one of my favorite things. Just seeing this, and
It's
like,
ironic.
it's ironic. And then like the mosques with a lot of Islamic followers are saying don't go to the mosques anymore because they don't want you passing it. They're telling you to pray at home as well.
Yeah.
It's like a huge hysteria with all these gods that should be protecting you over this, and none of it's going to work. But the holy water one's just been my favorite because how many people like dip whatever into this.
They dip their hand in and they go.
Yeah. I don't really know what you do at Catholic Church. I don't go to Mass. But the thing that's supposed to be holy isn't protecting you. And they're in,
I was gonna say.
No, just say it. You want to say it.
I was gonna say you dip your balls into it like Step Brothers, and you don't put your nutsack on my drum set. It's like that. So, all right. Well, there you go. Well, Brad, what's your coronavirus related?
Well, yeah, we might as well keep with
Yeah,
the theme,
keep
I
with the
guess.
theme.
So, with this going on and all the concerns, how are we going to greet each other? So, what should we replace handshakes with during the coronavirus era?
And I've seen the Vulcan.
You've got the Vulcan hello. You've got the elbow bump, the hip bump. They got a whole list here. It's here. You got the foot tap. The elbow tap.
I don't think we want to do the foot tap.
This one seems a little counterproductive, but the whole sticking out your tongue and then you start coughing, that's great. Place your right hand over your heart. So we're also saying the Pledge of Allegiance as we do this.
Namaste.
Jazz
the
hands is
wink.
probably my favorite, though.
The point and the
Yeah.
wink. Jazz hands, yes.
Is fist bump?
That was on the original list that I saw a few days ago, and so is high fives, but I don't really know how either one of those would help.
The finger guns.
Hey.
There's the Vulcan
Oh no, flossing.
People who floss should just get the coronavirus.
that is really
I hear it's the number one reason you get it.
Oh. V for victory or the peace sign. Careful, if you turn that around, you'll offend British people. You fucking wanker.
So yeah. Oh, all the news about the coronavirus.
I mean-
it's fantastic.
Brad, personally, what's your favorite? Of what should the new one be?
I'm gonna have to go with either the wink or the finger guns, man. I think finger guns are pretty good.
Jason?
definitely jazz hands.
You know what? I was thinking jazz hands too because, as I always hear them called, spirit fingers. These aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. But yeah, I would say those are good, solid ones. So, but yeah,
I would like to point out at this time I am touching my face and my eyes.
how dare you? Excuse me.
But I'm also
Excuse
giving
me.
both my friends here the jazz hands.
Yeah. At least you're not going skiing. That should be the universal sign for like Gage. It should just be skiing. So, maybe we'll do a poll to figure that out. So, my next article headline is we'll go away from the coronavirus for a little bit. This next one, New York Governor Cuomo declares state.
Cuomo.
Wait, that's not the article I tapped on. I think I accidentally clicked.
I would like to
another
point out a
one.
headline here too. Mike actually has his headlines ready at some point. Would be my headline.
I did. Okay. Anyway, atheist wins $150,000 lawsuit after Kentucky DMV refused to issue "I'm God" license plate because it may distract drivers. Benny Hart of Kentucky sued in November 2016 after he applied for a customized license plate that read "I'm God" and was denied it. He has a hat that says that he is an atheist. The state turned him down, saying it would be distracting for drivers. And in 2019, he was granted it and got a payout of $150,000. So go Benny Hart, you did it. You're winning. And you won $150,000 and a sweet license plate.
I'm actually kind of jealous of that.
Well, I mean, you could get one that says that
We
because
should-
you're not in Kentucky.
Yeah, we should do it in our state.
Yeah, why not? I feel like our state would probably be okay with it.
I don't think so.
I don't
I'm gonna
think so
guess
either.
not.
But then you could sue because this guy sued.
Just get the same lawyer.
I mean, it's basically just saying "baby eater" on this license plate. They're going to put it in that same vein.
I have to say, I am surprised he won.
Well,
That much money too.
Because why? Why did he win?
Well, here's the reason.
I'm sure it's the lawyer fees. That's probably most of it.
In November of 2019, he was granted permission to get the license plate after the Transportation Cabinet was found to have violated the First Amendment. So
But that's not the reason they gave him for not doing it. You
Uh,
got to prove that it was a break in.
Last Monday, a judge ruled that the Freedom from Religion Foundation and ACLU Kentucky attorneys should be compensated $150K for work on the case.
That's what I figured. It
Yeah,
had to be
so
lawyers.
it has nothing. He didn't win shit. The lawyers won.
But he got the license plate. That's winning still.
But
Okay,
it does.
but
set-
he didn't win any
exactly.
money.
At
It
least
all
sets
went to
a
the fucking
at least sets a
lawyers.
precedence. But yes, the lawyers.
I was gonna say,
definitely cleaned
because
up there.
the reason of distracting drivers has nothing to do against the First Amendment.
No.
The Commonwealth of Kentucky went too far. The court said, to allow such plates as "I'm for God" and "Love God," but reject "I'm God." Benny Hart states, or his lawyer.
Yeah,
Honestly, a fair point. If you're going to go one way, you have to go the
No,
other.
I get it. Like, he should have won, but I was just wondering
Yeah.
why the money, lawyers' fees, makes a lot more sense.
So
Lawyer fucked them.
The lawyer's fucking laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, that's my headline. I just found it funny that because he's an older gentleman. He's probably in his 70s.
I saw a little bit of this article earlier. He got that exact license plate in a different state before he moved to Kentucky as well.
Yeah. Because in the picture it shows him holding up two different license plates. So
I think that's what the other precedence was, is if this state allows it, you should have as well.
yeah. So Jason, your turn. That one.
Yes, let's go to the math. I'm sure most people know how to do basic math here. This was on an MSNBC report with Brian Williams, stating that Bloomberg spent $500 million in ads. The U.S. population is 327 million. He could have given each American $1 million instead of had money left over. Let's just play the clip on that so people can hear this in context. Do the math when you're doing that.
But you see it as a possibility if he wants to spend $1 billion beating this guy, he could do it.
Absolutely. Somebody tweeted recently that actually with the money he spent, he could have given every American $1 million.
Got it. Let's put it up on the screen. When I read it tonight on social media, it kind of all became clear. Bloomberg spent $500 million on ads. U.S. population 327 million.
These million both times.
He could have given each American $1 million and I've had lunch.
It's about $1.60. Just doing the math off my head.
It's an incredible way of putting
And they're
it.
still
It's
going
true.
with it.
It's disturbing. It does.
$1.52.
What we're talking about here, which is there's too much money in politics, and it makes it difficult because what we want in
It's just fascinating that they say 500 million, and there are 327 or 9 million people in the U.S., and you still think that everybody could have gotten over $1 million. How do you come up with this math?
Yeah, they completely just took out all the zeros and thought it was 500 to 320.
And it's not even just the guy that tweeted it or the person that tweeted it.
Yeah.
It's Brian Williams as well.
Yeah.
And including the host of the show here. How it went by both of them without not one of them realizing.
Well, also producers and you know the people that like just run the show. How did this get on air and nobody checked out the math?
I mean,
Because
I wish Bloomberg just gave me the $1.59 to be honest.
yeah, because
But-
I there was something recently also with like Jeff Bezos about something where it was like Jeff Bezos can give everybody a certain amount of money, and it's like, well, that amount, or it was about his new house. He bought a new house or a couple different houses.
I saw that because it was like 1/10 of 1% of his total wealth, and the house was like $350 million.
Yeah, and so somebody was like Bezos can give the amount of money he spent on that house. He could give it to every single or every single person on the planet, and it's like, yeah, that would
It'd still be $1.
yeah, it would still be $1.20 or something like that, and so it's like, that's cool. I guess I'll get $1.20 bonus or whatever.
And
so
again, I'd still rather have the $1.20 than Jeff Bezos having his big ass house. But
so yeah, no, it is funny. But I remember watching a little bit of the debates when everybody was still in the running, or not in the running, but
There. even
there.
Andrew Yang was still there, I'm sure.
Yeah, they weren't dropping like flies, but like I saw a post from the Tonight or the Late Show, or the Daily Show with Trevor Noah, and it was a tweet where it was like, Bernie did fairly well, Warren did fairly well, Biden did fairly well, blah 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 blah, and then it was Bloomberg, and it was like, does anybody know how to refund campaign ads? And it was just so funny because Bloomberg just showed up and it was just like, all right, I'm out. Just like that. So yeah,
I can do the math on this. Bloomberg only spent 1% of his total wealth on ads. So yeah.
If you need to math better, people. I'm just saying.
Hey, well, she has said now, buying a calculator, be right back. So that's off of her own Twitter feed, the person that initially did this. So
Do we really need a calculator to divide
I didn't
500
think
by
so.
327?
hey, thank God she's an editor for one of the biggest papers out there, right?
I could do this off the top of my head. Where the hell's my $100,000 editing job?
Wait,
Right?
Where's your $1.50?
Yeah. Yeah, where's my $1.50 more importantly? Damn it, Bloomberg.
They probably would have bought more votes that way.
If you gave me $1.50, I still wouldn't have voted for him.
But there's people that would have.
Yeah, but I would have went down, got a McDonald's sandwich,
Some baby fetuses.
some
Gotcha.
baby fetuses, and
Stop it.
and then continue to vote not for Bloomberg.
Yep. So the question is, do we stay with the gaffes that all these people are making, or we move on to a different story? So
I would say you might as well do yours.
okay, this one was a fantastic one by Joe Biden on the debate stage. So Joe Biden came out and said 150 million Americans have been killed since 2007 on the debate stage.
By what?
By guns.
Okay,
By
you
guns.
didn't say that.
Yeah. So his exact quote, 150 million people have been killed since 2007 when Bernie voted to exempt the gun manufacturers from liability. More than all the wars, including Vietnam, from that point on. By the way, there's only 330 million people in America, so half the population. We missed the Second Civil War, guys. We missed it. I don't know how, but we missed it. In 2007, we missed the
Half the
Second
population
American
just died.
Civil War. Half the population died. He's the front runner, by the way.
He's only I feel like he's only the front runner because like everybody has endorsed him, and then we're like, "Fuck you, Bernie." Like,
This is the year of senile going in for the presidency. All of them over 70.
Yeah.
Half of them creeping up over almost to 80. Like,
Trump is going to destroy this guy. I'm not a Trump guy whatsoever. But he can't even make a coherent sentence or math.
hell, he said Super Thursday.
He called
Super
his
Tuesday.
daughter his wife.
Yeah.
150 million Americans
Yeah. Killed by guns.
killed by guns.
In the last 12 years.
hey, look at the bright side though. They won't get the money.
That means Bloomberg has to give me $3.
Yes! Oh my god. $3.04. We're good. We're
Wow.
golden.
Idiots. Idiots. They're probably Tracy Remington fans. I'm sorry. I didn't want to bring it up. I don't want.
Happy 2020, everybody.
Yeah. Starting off right.
With a bang, apparently.
Hey, a lot more than that. All right, so I found this article because one of my friends shared it, and I felt like it was one of those articles that like scientists say this, but it's probably one of those things where you probably shouldn't believe the scientists in this matter. But expert says formula should be prescription only, so women are forced to breastfeed. And I was like, holy fucking shit, this guy's an idiot. Because there was a couple of like things he like brought up of like we should start phasing out formula off the bat, making them prescription. But one of the things is like, oh, what happens if I can't breastfeed? And at like 3 a.m, how am I gonna get the formula?
You see, with this going on, I mean, formula's cheap, and if you put it in prescription only, you're just causing it to be like $30, $40, $50 a bottle at this point versus
Yeah.
just being able to afford it. You know, yeah, you can't breastfeed at that time. You can't breastfeed at all sometimes. But how the hell? Why would anybody need a prescription for this?
Another thing he like brings up is saying, so he does say that like maternity leave should be extended.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
But he also said that women should just stay home pretty much and just breastfeed.
So he's an ultra traditionalist.
Pretty much, he kind of gets, or this person, I don't know who. It's a guy. It has
It's
to be
gotta be a guy.
It has to be a
You know
guy.
it's gonna be.
But
gonna
it's
be
just
some
one of
old
those.
white dude. You know it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is. So yeah, it was a super weird just.
And why would you even put that out there? That seems like such a...
I think he did it mainly because he was also saying like the formula companies should stop. I don't know if there was like baby parts in them or whatever.
Even if the formula companies are making billions of dollars, formula is cheap. Who cares?
Yeah. He was also saying something about like it's obviously it's more natural for a woman to breastfeed, and so
Sure, I guess.
and they've been doing it from the dawn of time kind of thing.
Probably.
Well,
And-
yeah, we had no other choice.
Yes.
Right. But the fact that, you know, there is a choice, and the fact that you can choose, you should be able to choose.
Well,
especially because there are some mothers out there that the
It's-
babies don't latch
You can
on.
put it
and-
in this in like older days. People had wet nurses, so the mothers weren't always the person even breastfeeding.
right.
So formula just is in place of wet nursing, essentially.
Yeah. So yeah, I just was like, this guy's an idiot.
It's just such a stupid thing to put out there.
Yeah. Also, it's also one of those things like he thinks he's gonna change people's minds, and like all of a sudden, like in the next year, there's gonna be no
Everybody's
formulas
breastfeeding.
allowed. Yeah. Like obviously that's not gonna happen.
I wonder if this person is okay with breastfeeding in public. I'm gonna guess not.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He's probably that ultra-conservative. You need to breastfeed, but only at home. God damn it.
Where only your husband can see.
Yeah.
Maybe.
By the way,
And he better not get turned on by it.
So, this is from fempositive.com, and I just want to say, because I took a screenshot of this, I want to say to fempositive.com, you should probably get a little bit better advertisement, or know your what your what is getting advertised on your page, because here's an advertisement for pick up locals easy girls one night woman as their advertisement, with a picture of a woman
In leather.
bent
With
over,
her ass showing. Yes.
so yeah, no who's advertising on your thing. I just thought that was interesting. So yeah, it was kind of funny. So all right, Jason, that one.
Yeah, this one's like a little close to my heart. It's a new beer, and their advertising is "Drink like a Mexican Kingpin." It's El Chapo beer that's actually being produced by the daughter of El Chapo. I mean, it's just cerveza. It's probably just going to be like the typical Mexican piss water, like your Corona.
I mean, it does say cerveza.
Yep. But I don't care. I want a bottle of it. I want to drink it. I want to drink like a fucking Mexican kingpin while doing lines of cocaine in a bathroom off a nice toilet with my credit card. Want to do it. I don't do cocaine, disclaimer.
It says that a 355 milliliter bottle is due to be priced at 70.10
About
pesos.
$3.73. So that's a fair deal. I want to bring it up. I want to try it.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
And this is El Chapo, like the hardcore narcotic
Yeah.
Mexican kingpins. So
yeah, who served 2 maximum security.
I know he's in
sentences.
prison right now. He'll never get out. But I just think that his daughter is actually trying to make a legitimate business
Off
out
of his name?
her dad being a complete piece of shit.
Yeah. The beer is part of the El Chapo 701 brand.
It's only 4% alcohol, but I still want to try it. It's a lager, as you know, we probably expected. So if anybody out there from Mexico wants to send a few cases over here, just send it in the mail. I won't tell.
Well, I was going to play the thing, but...
And there should be, there's a video on it.
Oh, I think I accidentally hit next.
El Chapo may soon grace cantinas across the country. He's one of Mexico's most notorious drug lords, the leader of one of Mexico's largest cartels, who escaped prison not once, but twice. And now there's El Chapo the Biggie. The drug lord himself is behind bars in US prison, convicted for a raft of crimes and sentenced for life. His eldest daughter, Alejandrina Guzman, is capitalizing on the name and launching her own
Good for
El
her.
Chapo merch empire. Adriana Duarte represents the brand.
This is an artisanal beer with 4% alcohol. This prototype is a lager and it's made up of malt, rice and honey, so it's good. The idea is for it to be sold in bars that stock craft beer.
This beer is part of the daughter's El Chapo 701 brand. It's also released a clothing line. The 701 is a reference to his ranking on the 2009 Forbes Rich List. The brand is still waiting for the green light from authorities to sell beer. Some in Mexico despise El Chapo, while others admire him. The brand hopes people will be lining up around the block for their taste of infamy for less than $4.
Brilliant.
That is brilliant.
My shitty dad's in prison, but I'm going to make this legitimate beer. Like, seriously, I want one. I don't know. Mike, would you start drinking if I got some El Chapo beer out
No,
there?
because it sounds like piss water. But
It is 4%. It's basically piss water.
But it is interesting. Like, I like the name of it, El Chapo 701, as the like brand.
That's how rich he was. The
because
701st richest person in the world.
Yeah, I that's very creative. I'll give
Yeah.
mad props to being creative about it and kind of just owning it. But I do find it funny, like they're waiting for officials to allow to sell it. So it's interesting. Brad, you already did that one.
All right. Well, it wouldn't be a headlines without a Florida man story. This time we're going to go with the opposite sex, though. Florida woman accused of zipping boyfriend in suitcase, leaving him to die.
How small is this person that you're getting zipped into a suitcase is what I want to know.
Oh, I don't know, but I just love the third paragraph there or whatever. Boone said she was playing a game of hide and seek with Torres when she zipped him into a suitcase. Thinking it would be funny.
Isn't the idea of hide and seek not knowing where your person that you're hiding or the person that's hiding is at?
Yeah, so Boone and Torres had allegedly been drinking alcohol, and she said she went upstairs and passed out while he was still in the suitcase. Waking up to her cell phone ringing multiple times, Boone said she realized Torres was still in the suitcase, where she found him unresponsive, according to the report. She called 911, and emergency responders came and said that he had died.
There seems to be some inconsistencies here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing suitcases aren't usually airtight either.
Yeah, except for the thing is when you're crunched up and
You're
so
lungs,
you
right?
can't-
Right, okay.
you can't really breathe
That
that
also
well.
probably doesn't help when she pushed it down the stairs, you know.
suitcase.
But I mean, also eventually you'll only get like a minuscule of air, even if it's not airtight.
So yeah, my advice to any future spouse I might have, don't put me in a fucking suitcase when I'm drunk.
Or
Yeah.
Please.
or depending on the suitcase, have a knife with you so you could just cut out of the suitcase. But that's unfortunate. Like, even if she didn't mean for it to happen, it kind of sucks that she is now on the hook for it, because what kind of, it wouldn't be like manslaughter or anything, or
I'd
like
be
what
manslaughter minimum.
I mean, this one might end up being murder, though, because they do have some extra videotape apparently on cell phones where the commentary goes, like, he's yelling out, and she says, "For everything you've done, fuck you," and then
okay.
laughs. He responds back, "I can't fucking breathe, seriously." And then she says, "Yeah, that's what you do when you choke me." Oh, that's what I feel like when you cheat on me. So, I could see it going into a murder case.
Gotcha. So
There's a bit of intent there with those phone calls.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh boy. I guess we'll see how the case happens and goes. But hey, instead of Florida man, it's Florida woman.
Yeah,
this
but
time,
I like
so.
the premise of just like, did you like fake to just get drunk with him? Just so you could be like, yeah, so you can put him in a suitcase and then just rag on it?
I mean, it's a unique way to kill someone.
It
I've never
is.
heard of anybody dying in a suitcase.
suitcase.
before.
Oh, it sounds like 1,000 Ways to Die,
Yes.
like the show. But well, yeah, was she was like the guy doing shots, and she was also doing shots, but she was like throwing the alcohol over her shoulder
Yeah.
and going, so tasty.
You know what would be funny? If I locked you in a suitcase. How did he get in there? That's what I want to know. There's no amount of drunk ever in my life, and no anything that you give me You're like,
It's
you
gonna
know
make
what?
you get into a suitcase.
I really want to get into a suitcase today.
Yeah, and like you said, like, how big is he? How tall is he? Because, I mean,
I'm sure it's got to be
You
one
and
of
I
those. It's
probably
got to be
not.
one of those
You-
taller zip cases
Depending on
that you
what
have like
big,
a suit in. Yeah.
like,
But
Jason and I could probably not fit in a suitcase. I mean, maybe but my height really doesn't help. But you, Brad, maybe.
One of the larger ones, possibly.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably fit in that.
maybe.
All right, well, come on.
Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Let's try it out.
Let's try it out for the audio podcast. This visual
We got to
gag.
get facts here.
So, do you have another headline?
I do have another one
Okay,
headline. This one's fucking hilarious too. I just saw it. I was like, oh my god,
All right.
I gotta share this one.
We'll do one more then. Sound good?
Yeah.
Unless you have another one, or you have another one, but well, I know you have another one, but after that, because what I do is I just send them to me in Messenger. So I have
No, take your time. I probably should have looked up a couple more.
I have a lot. So so mine is another coronavirus related.
Yes.
A different kind of protection, this article says. Condoms sell out after viral social media posts encourage people to put them on their fingers to avoid getting coronavirus. So people were buying condoms to put them on their fingers to protect them from the coronavirus. Sounds slippery.
Oh.
Ooh. So yeah. So this actually isn't the first thing kind of article I've read about this because I've actually heard there's YouTubers or influencers who have taken their like old bras and cut them up and used them to make
face masks. Yeah.
And I saw a picture. I think my sister posted it. It was a lady who was she had bigger breasts than the person who was making the video, and so her bra covered her entire face. and she even did it for her kids, and so it's a picture of her with her entire face covered by one cup of her bra, and then it's her children just standing side by side with just a bra on their face. It was so fucking hilarious. But yeah, so not only is like toilet paper, hand sanitizers, soap,
wipes.
Clorox wipes, also condoms. So wouldn't that be interesting if like in 9 months time there's just an influx of
Are you
babies?
kidding me? They weren't using condoms anyways. That's why there's so many out there.
Right, but like when you want to go, when you want to have one and you don't have one, and you're like, they're sold out. Thanks, coronavirus.
That's what anal is for.
Yeah. Do the responsible thing.
Do the responsible thing. Condoms on the fingers, anal.
And yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's my article.
I feel like gloves would have been sufficient.
Right? I mean,
I can't wear gloves as a condom, so
there's so many
I mean,
like
I could, but it's not going to work too well.
Yeah, there's so many other better options than putting a condom on your fingers.
Just even like latex gloves or
Yeah. Nitrile gloves.
nitrile, yeah.
Even getting like the ones for like cleaning dishes.
Yes, they work fine. Rubber. I mean, shouldn't be that worried because if you're not washing your hands and you're still touching shit with gloves and you're still touching your face, it's not going to matter. Your hands, you don't get viruses through your hands. You get viruses on your hands and then in your face or in your butt or wherever. But
yeah. Is that it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've got another one. It's why America is losing the toilet race. And this is toilet cells. Essentially, the article talks about how usually America is just basically a bedpan that flushes shit down the toilet, while every other country is like innovated the toilet from their like bidets. They like wash your ass.
Or heated toilet seats.
Heated toilet seats. They use those in Japan. I just learned this a few days ago. The reason they have heated toilet seats in Japan is not really to make your ass feel better.
It's to kill the germs.
No, not exactly. It's because over in Japan, because of earthquakes and the way that they build houses, there's drafts coming in. And so your bathroom's going to be like 30, 35 degrees sometimes. So you want to have a heated toilet seat because the breeze is coming in under the door.
Holy
and
shit.
how they do their heat is usually family will huddle around a table, and that table has heat underneath it. It's only one room in the house is usually heated. And they build the houses with, drafts and doors because when earthquakes come through, it won't decimate the house. And if it does decimate the house, it was cheap to build. So, yeah, your heated toilet seats are to keep your ass warm because it's cold outside or inside your house.
Goddamn.
And that's why they're there. And I always liked it. It was like heated toilet seats. I don't like those. But my house is like usually about 58 to 60 degrees.
Yeah.
So having a nice cold pot to sit on is pretty nice sometimes. But when it's 30 degrees in your house, maybe having a nice heated pot, would be nice to sit on. Plus the warm, like, splash of water that comes up your ass from the bidet. I'm like, that sounds okay.
You know what I'm hearing is that America may be losing the toilet race, but we're winning the heat race.
Yes, we know how to insulate our houses.
Suck it, Japan. Suck it, Trebek.
Suck it, Trebek. But just like the fascinating ways of other countries and how you can take a shit over there.
Like, we're not doing much innovation with our
we got
toilets.
we got
where
the
everybody
squatty
else is.
potty now, I guess. So that's our revolution. That's
Yeah.
just that.
That's just so when we can eat our copious amounts of shit food. We can
it just
still-
comes right out.
Yeah, it just comes right out.
But I've never actually done a bidet. And speaking of the coronavirus, all these people that are getting their toilet paper, and I'm like, why not just install a bidet instead of buying 40,000 reams of toilet paper? That way, when you run out of toilet paper, you still can wash your ass.
Well, also, you don't need like the entire like whole toilet. You can actually get an attachment that like will go and then spray and then go back.
Yeah.
Which
I have
think
seen
is-
the attachments. I got a few friends that have that attachment.
Yeah.
I've always been like creeped out to use it. I'm like, probably better than wiping your ass with toilet paper, especially on spicy taco night.
Right.
But it just seems weird, and I bet it's an actual better way to go.
Did you ever watch SourceFed?
No.
Okay, you know who Philip DeFranco is?
Yes.
Okay, so Philip DeFranco had a like sub sister show kind of thing called SourceFed,
Okay.
and they left or got canceled, whatever. And a bunch of them went and made a show called The Valley Folk, which I've mentioned on the podcast before. They have a bidet in their office, and they do bidet trivia.
Okay.
And so they'll ask trivia questions, and they'll if you get it wrong, you get bidet. but also, it's a bidet that is super powerful.
Okay.
And so they had the toilet seat up, and they closed the door, and they shot it, and it was able to hit the other wall. It hit the wall across from it, and so it's a very
it's gonna clean your ass really well if you're using it.
so well. And so it's just a very funny comedy series because you don't see anything, you just see the reaction and somebody who's just ready to press that button. So yeah, bidets are actually kind of interesting. I hear whoever has used a bidet really enjoys them.
Yeah, the article just essentially says how we really haven't changed our shitters since the 1800s, even though we have indoor plumbing now.
Yeah.
You're still just shitting into a pot. So.
And that pot
and then wiping your
moves
ass
it.
off with, I don't know, a book page, or in this case, toilet paper nowadays.
Yeah, instead of water.
Water.
Pressured water.
Unheated toilet seats, which...
I mean, honestly, you got me sold with heated. If I could get a heated and also like a not plush but like soft toilet seat, I'm down.
I've sat on those weird toilet seats. Like, there were people out there that'll put like carpet on their toilet to make it padded.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to sit on that past the first time.
Ugh.
I mean, I clean my toilet at least once a week when I see like any residue that I've left behind in that week, and I'm like, I don't want to keep sitting in that. I would have to throw that away in a few days. Or I'm not going to put it in my dryer, my washer and dryer, because then all that shit's just going into my clothes.
Ugh. Gross.
It's like I've seen like the 50s shag carpet on a toilet seat before.
Let me ask you, speaking of toilet talk, do you keep like your toothbrush somewhere else outside of the bathroom?
My toilet brush is in my bathroom, but I do keep it in a drawer that I close.
Did you say toilet brush?
A toothbrush.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, my toothbrush is in a drawer that's closed, so it doesn't get shit on it or anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I do the same thing, but also I hear, and I also do the same. Is you're supposed to close the toilet and then flush it, so
I don't
poo
do that.
particles. But either way, there's gonna be poo particles.
I'm already breathing in my own shit, which is poo particles essentially. Who cares?
Yeah. So, Brad,
Okay.
K,
So,
you have a real fascination with Russia.
no, I really don't.
The last time we did this, you had an article from Russia.
Oh, the baby one.
Yeah, the baby one.
Well, they have some funny stories.
Brad,
I also have a fascination with Florida, man.
you do?
You have a fascination with Tracy Remington.
No, I don't.
Fucked up, Mike.
Stop
Fucked
it.
up.
Stop it.
That's
Stop
fucked
it.
up.
I don't want. Shut up. Be quiet, Brad.
So, we're always slammed for our sexism here. So this one was hilarious.
Wait.
Vlad,
Are we slammed for our sexism? Wait, I'm sorry.
Not us.
Okay.
In America.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you were talking about here at the podcast.
No.
We get slammed for our
Yeah.
sexism. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we don't
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Not
Go ahead.
here.
Go ahead. America. Gotcha. Same
Shut
thing.
up, Karen.
Karen? Karen?
So, Vladimir Putin armed forces are slammed as sexist for holding ridiculous beauty contests to mark International Women's Day, including a parade for military persons of the weaker sex.
When you phrase it like that, yeah. Holy shit. Russia, you do not disappoint. Military persons of the weaker sex.
Yeah.
It's like they just meet a quota or something. I mean, goddamn, she is goddamn.
Yeah.
I heard of a mail order Brad, but I mean, goddamn. By the way, that's another reality show that we should watch. Is like, it's like a what is it, 30 Day Fiance or whatever. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know that one.
Oh my gosh! Basically, they just they have 30 days to decide to either get married or not, and the other person gets deported. And there's like this. There was a clip that I think I saved, but I don't think I could get to it. It's this white guy who has this African American person, and she clearly like doesn't want to be there, but she clearly just like wants to be in the country, and like the guy is super excited, and she's like, I'm so happy, yay. And it's just like so cringy and ugh.
Do you guys want to know the different things that they're graded on here?
I would love to know. These are military women, right?
Yeah, military women. So different categories they're also done besides just their beauty, kind of like how we have, like talent contests and stuff like that. So women participants in the show their skills and experience in tactical, special, technical, and firing, as well as physical training.
In dresses?
No. What? No.
Well, right underneath is just a picture of all of them
these are
in
just
dresses.
different pictures of them. So that's like their military. I love the next line though. In addition, special attention is paid to cooking.
God damn it.
Can you fire a weapon?
I gotta
can
say,
you tactically take something over and make me a fucking sandwich while you're at it?
women that can shoot guns, extremely, extremely attractive.
Yeah.
It is. But Jesus Christ, and they all have makeup on when they're doing this too. It looks like.
Yeah.
It's all a tactic. It's all a tactic. You're just like, wow, you're so beautiful. That's how Tracy Remington was able
So,
to.
here the female troops should show their talents and make at least 3 low-calorie meals with a basic set of products.
Good job, Russia. You had me there. It was like, holy shit, we're grading women on how well they can shoot people or shoot a target. That's fantastic. And cook.
I mean,
Her use of a sewing machine during the Russian contest? Come on now.
You got to sew those patches on the men uniform, I guess.
god damn. Can we vote? I would like
Who
to
are you
vote.
voting for here?
Oh boy, there's so many good choices.
Let's see.
But granted, I don't think I could properly vote because I don't know what their
The military tactics.
Yeah, their military tactics, the ability to shoot, or how good of a cook they are. So I can't personally. It would just be on looks, and I can't do that. I can't do her.
But yeah. So they did actually have some, like,
It was
actual
like-
military stuff. So,
That's like shit, Russia.
awarded
You're
with
a little more
points.
progressive than you're just not.
No.
No.
A little bit more points in it with well-aimed Markov pistol. Yeah. I mean, so they have some actual things in there, but then they add in cooking and sewing and bullshit.
I would love
Fucking
again. I
hilarious.
would love to see the shooting contest though.
Yeah.
Like if that was a part of the reality show, I would just be in love.
They have the gun pointed backwards in a mirror. Like,
Oh, look at this fat white bastard in the back, just like grading everything.
his name is probably Boris.
Of course, it's Boris
Yeah.
or Anton.
Interpretive dancing.
Yeah. Dance competition part of it. Yeah.
While accepting her award, a gun-toting ensign
Yeah.
openly acknowledged sexism is in the 340,000 strong force. She said, "I do get to hear those old jokes about blondes in service, but I ignore them and just serve stylishly." She is from a military and law enforcement family with her father in the army and police for 30 years and her mother also in uniform. "I am proud to continue the dynasty," said Anna, revealing she had previously served in the police and has a law degree. Showing her shooting skills, she said, "Most important is to pull the gun out calmly, to aim and breathe out." Well, she is right about that. Now what are her thoughts on how to prepare a ham? She chose her black manicure color to match her gun, she said. An unnamed male colleague said of the junior officer, "First of all, she is a member of the National Guard team, and only then a woman. Of course, she looks after
Progressive.
Of course, she looks after herself, uses makeup, and checks how she looks in the mirror."
See, that's okay. That's what she wants to do.
Yeah, that's it.
Hoo boy.
Well, Russia.
They're getting more progressive by the day.
Yeah, I would say in like 150-year time, they may be able to at least talk to a gay person. So, because you heard the new movie, the new Disney movie that came out, Onward, with Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. They have a LGBT plus
They cut that part out.
member in the movie, and in Russia they cut it out.
Well, even
I
like
bet
the,
they did that probably for China, too.
I just remember a few years ago the group Pussy Riot. They got both the members are lesbian or at least bisexual. They got thrown in prison in Russia, and then as soon as they got out, they came over to America and said fuck that. But they were just for making out with another woman. They got thrown in prison for years for that. So it's just crazy that it's still like that over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not going to change as long as Putin's over there, doing his thing, and him and Trump being buddy buddies doesn't really look good for anybody. But at least we have women that are in shooting contests. I can prove that at least.
Yeah. I mean,
Hold on. Only policewoman under the age of 30 could also enter.
You have to be under 30.
so what you're telling me is Anna's mom couldn't enter?
Nope.
Aw,
No.
Anna, I'm sorry. Oh boy.
Well, she probably would have just waylaced the rest of the young ones in the cooking contest.
My stroganoff beats all. In communist Russia, stroganoff eats you. Well, all right. Any more articles anybody wants to share? I'm good for now.
I think I'm out. That's a good one to end on. Thanks,
Yeah.
Russia.
Yeah, thanks, Brad, and thanks, Russia, and thank you, Jason, for coming on to our podcast. Did you have a good time?
I did. I had a good job hating you.
It
It was fun.
up to par.
Up to par. Brad, it was fun.
Yeah.
Mike, it was fun too. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Most
And,
people treat him like this. It's
I
fine.
say we get some of the El Chapo beer and have a good time.
Dude,
and do another podcast.
we
after
could
that.
we could get Al Chapo Bear, or by me I mean you guys can.
Well,
and
we'll
then,
just give you piss water. It's the
and
same
then
thing, I'm
you
sure.
can put Jolly Ranchers in.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I can have my Corona and Jolly Ranchers at the same time.
By the way, there's a picture that I saw of like all the beers in the fridge, and it's like Bud Light, Budweiser, all that jazz. And then they all have masks on, except for the coronavirus, or except for Corona.
So,
And then there's a picture of in somebody's fridge, all the beers separated from Corona, and what the one without the Corona has a mask on. It's so funny.
I was at the bar the other night, and the joke's not to make to your bartender. Don't order a coronavirus, meaning Corona, because she's going to not give you a fucking beer for doing that. I was just sitting at the bar, and some douche bro comes up to the bartender. It's like, can I get a coronavirus? And the bartender, Shannon, at the bar that I go to, just kind of looked at him and was just like, no. And she knew what he meant. He just wanted a Corona. And then looked at me and was like, fuck, I've had that joke like 50 fucking times already today.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's one of those jokes that, like, it's already not funny.
It wasn't funny the first time she said.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of like
I have heard one version of it that's funny, but it's not for beer. It was on a Craigslist. It said, man with coronavirus looking for a woman with Lyme disease.
Okay, that's funny. See, that's better. If you go to a bar, just order don't order a fucking Corona, because it sucks. It's piss
they're
water.
shit. So
Yeah.
unless you're Vin Diesel and it's about family. Somebody made a Tinder profile for coronavirus, and it was like, hey, I'm new in town, just looking for people who don't wash their hands and don't or that like to touch their face or something like that. And then it's like, don't hit me up if you are a doctor or like a neat freak or something like that. So it was just so it was kind of funny, but also like, all right, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a trivia team that sometimes goes with coronavirus with Lyme.
We've had them down at our trivia night the last 3 weeks. I don't know.
the Wuhan clan.
Wuhan Clan, yes. Yes.
Wuhan Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. It's so good. So, all right. Anything else, Jason, you want to bring up?
Well, that's all I've got. Yeah, I don't
You
have
want to
anything
talk about
else.
your feelings or anything?
My feelings for you, Mike.
Okay, let's skip that. Let's.
Okay.
Brad, anything else?
I'm good.
All right. Hey, stay safe out there. Stay thirsty, my friends. Dos Equis. Or what is the beer actually? I always say Dos Equis, but that's
Dos
just
Equis.
It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Stay thirsty, my friends.